What's up, YouTube? Standing here. I want to make a quick video on a few people asked me to explain the how I trade what small caps they call it the DeathLine. I kind of have my own um, definition my own style. It's very similar, um, but on large caps. And it happens. It doesn't happen often, but it happens. I mean, if you look for this pattern, um, you're gonna be able to see it um, uh, when you have when you have stocks are overextended to the upside. Maybe today I'm going to show you that, and then maybe I should do another video and for the opposite, right? So this is for stocks that are overextended to the upside. Um, and on a different video, I could do a one that for stocks are overextended to the downside and how to find an edge on kind of timing it when the stocks go are ready to push up again. But yeah, today let's just focus on the short side here. Um, Before I start, I had a pretty rough day today. Um, I took a loss here on Baba. I went short here. Now looking back, this was kind of like a FOMO because I saw this and I took a short and I was just about to put my stop loss and we had some sort of news or tweets and I got stopped out. I got stopped out. My original stop was right around here, so I got stopped for twice my my regular stop, and so well, I mean, what can I do? I got stopped out, and this thing um, went higher, but I stopped out and move on. No more trades for the day. Tomorrow's another day. This could have easily worked in my favor, so um, not not sweating it at all. So, anyways, let's go back to this. This is going kind of this is gonna be maybe a 20-30 minute video, so hopefully try to make it faster. So what the definition of death line, it's almost like a so what you want to look for, it's a you want to look for a some sort of um, overextended chart, right? Overextended chart to the upside, um, preferably hitting like a double top or just overextended with some resistance looking left, and you want to look for a few consolidation candles here. Like for example, you have three candles here, and right here you have a little more. You have three candles here, and you have three candles here, and if you can see that all of them are basically forming a quadruple top here, 1 2 3 4, right? So let's do the first one. I'm going to use on demand to go back in time and see what we find. So let's do this date right here, 7/30/19, July 30 19. This is a pretty cool tool that you can use to go back in time and just kind of backtest. I backtest everything. That's why I am very confident on what I do. Uh, so this day, as you can tell here, it's right. Market pushed up, it broke out. I also trade breakouts, right? But this day it broke out, hitting the highs here. Tried 1 2 3 4 5 times, and this all these times, you have buyers still trying to buy, thinking for a breakout. And this day here, they're defending this level, right? They're defending this level, right? Right here, right? So you almost have like a channel, right? All these days you could have, short the top, or buy the bottom, whatever whatever you do. But this particular day here, market closed and it opened below. So what this means, it's all psychology. What this means is that everyone who was long, who went long and was accumulating or adding to their position for a potential breakout, now they're underwater here, right? Because the market opened here, right at 174.10. And if we go on the intraday, you know what? One second, let me put I have this algo. There we go. So I have this algo. Um, what's it called? Indicator that gives me the levels that I want. So anyway, let's go back. Let's go back here, and as I mentioned, we are at the highs. We're consolidating for 5 days. I'm sorry, and this day it just happened to open below. It gapped down. So what you want to look for is a quick push because there's going to be some covers. Shorts are going to cover their position, but you're going to have a lot of people, a lot of traders here underwater. So if we go on the intraday, right, what you want to look for, let me remove this. What you want to look for is a push up to a level, right, to a level, a key level. In this case, I have this. There's actually two levels. See the green line and the purple line. So you wanna look for a quick pop to short into. What I would have done here is look for the first pop here, and if this didn't work, I don't add to position. So what I would do, like let's say it green and it comes down, and it just happens to like it goes back. It doesn't do what I think it was going to do. So I just stop out right at the top and I wait for it on this line here. So I might have a loss, but this line would I would hit it again on this line. And the reason why I'm confident is because of the same thing, right? I mentioned I know there's going to be buyers from up here um, in underwater. So this trade, worked out, a pop and drop. Um, I'm not sure if you wanted to hold it, but this is enough for me, right? It's enough, about 2 points to take profits, and then later on, it did the relief, and then it did its thing. So that's that day, and let's go and do what was the other one? This day here, 8/22. August 22nd. So we'll do August 22nd. Just bear with me. And so this day, we're looking at the same thing, right? It approaching the highs here. We know we're going to have sellers and potential buyers that are looking for the breakout. And I'm just gonna do the exact same thing, right? Now you need to have at least more than two, enough buyers, enough buyers to be trapped, right? And for this thing to hit it. So this day, same thing. It pushed up, consolidated for 3 days. It closed weak, but we're still waiting for the same thing. We don't know if it's going to do that, right? So it just happened that it closed below the range, right? Closed below the range. Now we know we got some people underwater that may or may not panic, right? So we go on the intraday. We go on the intraday and on the pre-market, we're able to see that it gapped down, pushed up, gapped down, and it try to go up once, twice, and that this is where the market opened. And this would be, so the market opened right here. So what you're looking for, it's a pop to a level, right? This was the previous day's lows here. You're looking for a pop to a level to short into. This one worked really well, right? If this didn't work, then you just look for the for your following line up here. I'm not gonna go into detail as far as the lines because that's a whole different strategy, and well, I mean, just don't want to. So that's what it. That's same specifics. There's more psychology, but I just want to go fast and do this fast. So I won't make this video too long. And last but not least, we have another one here, and we just do the same thing, right? We're at the highs again. The market, so the market it's consolidated for 3 days, and this day just it acted like it wanted to break down. It didn't. Close pretty strong, and um, so we're looking for a gap down, right? For these guys to be trapped, and so we go 910. Okay. Right, so this day I didn't take this trade because I'll tell you guys why. But we're looking for the same thing. It gapped down, but it was, I mean, not enough. I wanted a lower gap for a push, but this one didn't have a push up. So what it did is right at the open, right, we're still within the range, right at the last level of support before it dumped. So it dumped down, it pushed up. What I was looking for was a push up to this level to short. I only short into levels, but this particular day it came up to the VWAP, and it was a great short. It was a great trade. I just didn't take it because of that. I wanted a push up higher, and the reason why is because I mean I could have shorted and have VWAP as my stop because I'm always looking for uh, risk level, right? And the way I looked at it was that my stop would have been like right up here. It was just too much. It was just too much. Um, that's why I wanted a push up to this level to short into this and have this line to my stop right above that line. And but it worked well. It also worked well. I know a lot of guys what they do they wait for the push and they short into that as it's coming down. Um, I'm I'm not comfortable with that just yet. But yeah, that's basically that's what I do in this particular setup here. Maybe next time, if you like me, I would do a setup where um, to show you what I look for on this like overextended charts to make sure that at least if I'm not looking for a long, at least I'm not getting trapped on the reverse trying to go short. Um, so yeah, that's that. You guys, let me know what's up. Um, like I said, there's a little more to it, but I think that's a little too much information. If you have any questions, I'm be more than welcome to answer any questions. Very simple, but yeah. All right, guys, later.